Today, I'm going to show you how to sign up for our new volunteer website here at the Pope Francis Center. You want to start by going to volunteer.popefranciscenter.org, and you should see this screen once you go there. You're going to sign up by clicking on the green Sign Up button in the top right-hand corner. And then you should see this Create an Account screen. So I would recommend that you sign up with your email address, and it asks for a few items. So name, email, and phone are required. That just makes it a little bit easier for us to get in contact with you. And then we have a few optional questions at the bottom here. So in case of emergency, who should we contact for you? Please make sure you put a name and a phone number there. And then is there anything else we should know? Again, these two are optional. So think about things like severe allergies, medical conditions, something that we might need to know in case of emergency if you are volunteering with us. Then you're going to put in your password, and you can make up whatever password makes sense for you. Make sure it has 8 characters, and it should include letters, numbers, and symbols. Then you'll click Create Your Account, and you are all set up and ready to go. Now, one quick thing to note here, this sentence here says, click here to validate your phone number so we can send you important announcements via text message. That is totally optional. If you are interested, you'll just click on that link and then we can contact you via text message. This is especially helpful in case of emergency. Maybe there's a big snowstorm and we have to close the center on the day you're supposed to volunteer or something along those lines. Otherwise, you're going to click continue. And here you are at your dashboard. So this is like your home page. You've got a little welcome screen that should show you around a little bit. I'm going to exit out of that to point out some things to you. So some important things on the dashboard. Number one, we can track your volunteer hours. So as you start volunteering with us more and more, you'll be able to see how many hours you've volunteered total, your impact value, which is pretty awesome. And then as you scroll down, some of these colorful boxes and bars are going to be especially important. So important information, post your own sock and underwear drive, and then back up again to our Amazon wish list. You can also find those things and other important information over on the left-hand side menu. So again, we've got our Amazon wish list, how to host your own sock and underwear drive, and also I'll point out especially this COVID precautions page. There's a little bit of information about how we're handling COVID, especially with our volunteers, and a letter from Father Tim about that. Now, the most important thing I want to point out to you is this opportunities page on the left-hand side. This is where you're going to find the opportunities that you want to volunteer for. Now, when you come in, it should look a little bit like this. These are the two volunteer opportunities that are available. And I want to especially point out the PFC Serve and Support at the TCF Center. That one is particularly important. So we're going to practice signing up for a shift for the TCF Center. So click View Details. As you scroll down, you'll see a little description of what you'll be doing, who you'll be working with. And then as you scroll down even more, you'll see a long list of all the volunteer opportunities that are available. Now, there are two options here. You could respond individually or respond as a team. Obviously, if you are in charge of a team and signing up for a team, you'll click on that. But if you're just one person, you're going to click Respond individually. Now, as we scroll down here, this part is a little bit overwhelming. So this, again, we have all the opportunities that are available to sign up for at this point. But if you're feeling a little overwhelmed by that, and let's say, for example, you only are available to volunteer with us on Thursdays, you can filter over here in this Show All box, click that, and then click on Show Thursdays, and then it'll just show all the Thursdays that are available. You can check the boxes for those, and those will be the ones that you're signing up for. Now, before you click Submit Opportunity Response, I want to point out this little section right here. It says, I have read and agree to the volunteer waiver. If you click on that statement, it'll pull up the waiver itself. Please make sure you read through the waiver before checking the box that says you have read and agree. Once you do that, we'll submit the opportunity response. And there you go, you're signed up for a volunteer shift. Now, two things to note on this screen. First of all, if you click on each of these links, it'll create automatically a Google Calendar event for you. Put it in your own Google Calendar, or you can share to social media if that's helpful to you. Now, one quick thing before we move on. If you are overwhelmed by this long list of opportunities, I want to take you back to the opportunities page to show you something that makes it a little easier to manage. There's a calendar view over here. So we've got grid view, list view, calendar view, or map view. Now, map view won't be very helpful because we're all in the same place, but calendar view might be helpful to you. If you scroll down, you'll see by each day on the calendar when we have shifts available. If you have any questions, any comments, any concerns, if you have having trouble signing up or using the website in general, a couple of resources. First of all, in that email that we sent out to you, there's a link to tons of helpful articles and videos that might show you how to use some of the features. And if you also need help, feel free to contact Maggie, our volunteer coordinator, at maggie@popefranciscenter.org.